tell you something else about the Royal Variety Show as well. I only just remembered this. There was a bloke I met after it, the Queen's butler. I ended up spending about 3 hours with him in the pub. Guess what his name was? Gavin Prince. Couldn't make it up. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? Explosives, yes. Oh, yeah. Another thing about the Royal Variety, the really good thing about that is they gave you, well, they lent you a dinner suit. Still got it, never took it back. Nobody ever asked for it, to be honest. Anyway, when I was with Gavin Prince in the pub drinking, I was wearing my dinner suit, and when I went home on the train, actually no, I got a taxi because it was quite late. I was still in my dinner suit, and when I got home and turned the light on in the bathroom and got an electric shock because the roof was leaking, I was wearing my dinner suit then as well. And in fact, when I climbed up the scaffolding onto our unfinished roof to put the tarpaulin back over when it started to snow, I was wearing my dinner suit then as well. And I just remember the feeling of the last champagne bubbles disappearing into the sky as the slushy, wet, cold snow fell on my unprotected head as I cursed and swore and slipped around in my shiny black shoes and my dinner suit, nailing bloody tarpaulin back on the roof. Anyway, that's not explosives, but what I would say about explosives is you can use them in the theatre. Obviously they can potentially be quite dangerous, and they have to be treated with great care, which makes me a perfect person to be responsible for them. You can probably breathe a sigh of relief that I haven't done my pyro training for many years, so it's out of date now, so I'm not going to do any at the moment. I do remember with some glee watching Peter Pan sitting on an upturned barrel on the ship waiting for Captain Hook and feeling quite smug until he realised that I wasn't holding the rope in the wings to make him fly up in the air just before the barrel exploded. What actually happened is my friend Blair and I had been watching telly in the green room and ran upstairs just in time to grab the rope and take his weight as the barrel exploded underneath him, but not in time to lift him clear so his bottom didn't catch fire. He was ever so cross. He was called Guy, a really nice bloke. It was interesting, it was a bloke playing Peter Pan. That's actually quite unusual. There you go. I think that's... there was something else, I can't remember what it was. Something else about explosions. No, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, I know what, yeah. If you have an explosion backstage, you're meant to have a really great big thing called like a bomb tank, which is like a bin, only a lot more durable, with sort of mesh on the top, so the explosion still can go somewhere, so it doesn't just make an enormous bomb and kill everyone. Yeah, we did use quite large explosives in one of those once when we decided the theatre needed cleaning. We let it off and it did make a lot of dirt fall down out of the grid, but what we didn't realise obviously was that it also set off all the fire alarms. This was at the Nuffield Theatre in Southampton, which some of you might know is on the campus of Southampton University. What we didn't realise, didn't fully take on board, was the fact that the fire alarm system was linked to the university, and the weather was bad and the entire university campus was evacuated because I was cleaning the theatre with a bomb. So there you go. Don't use those at home either then. Right, next time we'll talk about raked stages, unless I forget or think of something else in the meantime.